Hey y'all, hi, welcome back to my channel. Heidi ho, Ranger Joe, and welcome to another Empties video. Alright guys, pretty sure it's been close to 4 months. If not, that seems to be the cycle of the empties on this channel. And I know y'all love my empties videos. We've got a very full bucket to go through today. In no particular order, no particular rhyme or reason. We're just here to air out our dirty laundry, share our garbage, do some trash talk. So let's just get right into it. If you have not watched my empties videos before, if you missed a few, I do have a TerraCycle box once again. I feel like this empties will fill that, which I guess makes sense. I think I've had this TerraCycle box for like roughly another year. So that seems to track. I think I go through this size once a year. I'm not generating that much waste, and stuff that I'm like really not finishing or really don't like, I try to pass on. So I'm not just like emptying things into the, you know, sink or toilet or garbage or whatever. So everything that's in my empties bucket is like something I genuinely finished. And we're also gonna give a little like repurchase yay or nay type scenario, okay? Okay, first empty. I literally just finished this last night after my soccer game in the shower. This is the Naturium Mixed Greens Nutrient Rich Cleanser with vitamin C, green tea, and aloe. Now, I have tried, I feel like, a lot of Naturium products up until this point, and I think this is one of my favorites out of everything I've tried from them. I really like their sunscreen. I like their under eye cream. It's nice, it's fine, but this was like just a really good cleanser. It smells wonderful. It's very refreshing. It has the very like green kind of verdant scent, and it does a really good job. And I think a lot of the Naturium line is now available at Shoppers Drug Mart if you are in Canada, which is great. It just means that you don't have to order from their website and like deal with the whole shipping nonsense into Canada, which we all know and hate. But yes, I think this is definitely a repurchase for me at some point when I do need a new cleanser. I really liked it, and it did a great job, smelled really nice, and I just overall enjoyed the experience of this. So that is going into the TerraCycle box. So long, farewell. Now, this next one I finally finished, and it took me a really long time to finish. Well, it took me a really long time to use, and then a really long time to finish. After I had like bought this last year around this time, I may have actually purchased it in like October or November, and then held off on using it for so long because I was so afraid that it would never come back, so that I wouldn't have the opportunity. And then I finally got it and finally used it and was like, okay. And then lo and behold, Shoppers Drug Mart surprised us with an end cap because it's a holiday scent. It is the Native body wash in the sugar cookie scent, which the first time I used the sugar cookie deodorant, I absolutely went over the moon for it. Like, I fell off the moon for it, okay? Loved it so much. I was like, why don't more deodorant brands have that kind of fragrance? Why is it all like fruity and florals? Like, I'm sorry, that isn't what I want my armpits to smell like. It doesn't go well with my body chemistry. I want to smell like a freaking pastry. So when I saw that they came out with the body wash and it was available at Shoppers Drug Mart, and again, I didn't have to deal with the whole shipping from the States thing, I got so excited I bought it. And again, it took me so long to use and then so long to finish, and it's just a body wash. And I don't even know that I was like that in love with the fragrance when it was in my shower. Like, I think my love affair with Native is really just with the deodorant, and even then, like, that might be starting to fade. But I just don't know that I feel like the Native body wash is anything special. What is special is if you accidentally get it in your mouth, it's exceptionally salty. Like, the ingredients are all like varying levels of sodium. So it's like, it's salty. It is a salty taste. It doesn't taste just like regular old soap. It tastes like salt. So just, you know, beware if you tend to get your body washes in your mouth. Don't be surprised if there's salt, but I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this, to be perfectly honest. There is another, they're like grapefruit and like bergamot that I wanna try. That scent is lovely, and I love pink grapefruit so much. So I might give that a try and see if I just like enjoy the body wash experience. Maybe I also just like left this on my shelf for too long before using it, and like a fresh bottle might give me something else. I don't know, but I just like, I wasn't impressed. So a lot of like coveting for a lot of nothing. TerraCycle box. Okay, something I've used and used and used again for so many years since I was literally 17 years old. This is the Desert Essence Coconut Hand and Body Lotion, and it smells like it. If you don't like coconut, you're gonna absolutely loathe this. But I was given my first bottle of this lotion literally when I was 17, and it defined, I think, my entire, like all of my scent memories from my like grade 11 and 12 high school years. Literally, like this is the nexus of all of those memories. The summer when I was 17 years old and I worked at a provincial park and like had so many experiences that like really kind of changed my life. They were like very pivotal for me as a teenager. Like this scent was part of who I was. And so after so long of like not using it, I found, because I see the shampoo and conditioner in this fragrance all the time, but I don't see the body lotion as much anymore. So I saw it and I was like, you know, I do need another body lotion. Picked it up and it was just a very nostalgic experience. I do like the formula. It's not anything necessarily to write home about, but it is very nourishing. And if you do like a coconut scent, this is really quite lovely. And it just brings me, the scent of it just brings me back. I'm sure I will repurchase this again. It was just a nice way to kind of relive some scent memory experiences. And I have a similar like scent reaction when because I do have the shampoo and conditioner in the same scent at my boyfriend's. So whenever I shower there, I use it, and it's not quite the same as like having the lotion in this fragrance sit on my skin. It just does carry a different kind of nostalgia. So it was just nice to experience that again. And yeah, I think I probably will repurchase this. Just I love Desert Essence's product. I love Desert Essence products, so it's like something I will always go back to in terms of like brand. Little 17-year-old me, it made her happy. Okay, I got a little mini here right at the top, but this is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea. Kale plus green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser. This is one of the minis in the glass bottles, which I don't like to travel with, but I did have this in my little like vanity bag that's at my boyfriend's, and I just finished this 2 weekends ago, and it's really such a lovely cleanser. Like I 100% would repurchase this again because I have repurchased it so many times, and I do just like the tangibility. I love the like visceral experience of the little glass bottle. It also feels a little bit more manageable, and like for me, I have tiny hands, so this fits a whole fist for me. The larger size bottles, I don't know, there's just something a little bit more intimidating about a larger glass bottle. But I love this product a lot. But because it's actual glass, I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to put this in the regular recycling just to save some of the weight and space in my TerraCycle box for the things that actually need to go in there. Here we go, another Naturium product that I did enjoy using. This is the multi-peptide moisturizer. So whatever, tomato, potato. Multi-peptide blend plus ethylated vitamin C and panthenol. Whatever, I'm not a scientist. This was fine. This is the same package and delivery system as the sunscreen that I really like. Less the little divoted cap, which I recently just learned is actually so that you like pump your sunscreen into the cap, and like that's the proper amount of sunscreen you should be wearing. Oh, genius. But also, Naturium, could you have told us that? I didn't know that I needed to find that out from one of my like friends. But yeah, this was just a lovely kind of baseline moisturizer. I don't know that I would go into the winter time for my skin type, at least using this, just because I have been getting a little bit drier. But if you're in either like a little bit more of a humid climate, or you do have skin that's like leaning more on the oily side right now, this is really lovely, especially for this time of year if you don't feel like you're needing like super locked in hydration. Alrighty, oh my god, I finally finished this. This is the Inner Sense Inner Peace Whipped Cream Texturizer. I love this so much. I will repurchase this time and time again unless I find something to like dislodge it from its place in my heart. It's a really lovely product. My hair really loves it. It smells like creamsicles. It's a substantial amount of product. Like this is not a small tub. This is 3.4 ounces, 96 grams. And I don't have, like, my hair is long-ish, but I don't have like an abundance of it. It's not exceptionally thick. Like this is kind of all of my hair. And I do have like a wavy to sometimes maybe curly hair pattern. And like the product that I used in my hair today, like my hair looks healthy and clean and there's like a decent shine to it. It has a little bit of texture, but had I used this, I would have gotten a little bit more hold for the way that my hair likes to curl when it's wet. And that's why I really, really, really love this product. And I don't have to use a lot. My hair does not like a lot of product in it because it's so fine and then it just drops and it becomes too heavy. So I love this because first of all, it smells amazing. So like the sensory experience is top notch and my hair reacts really, really well to that. So it's definitely a repurchase, and it has been a repurchase in the past. Okay, I got a couple of masks right at the top here. The first is the 3 Ships Superfruit. Too hot on the lights there. Superfruit, lactic, and multi-fruit, 8% AHA exfoliating mask. This is the mask for the girlies that hate to mask because it goes on and off real quick. I think it's like 5 minutes that you're supposed to leave this on, or 2 minutes for super sensitive skin. So if you're super sensitive girly, this is 2 minutes on and off, and it's going to give you just that nice exfoliation and glow. Has a nice scent to it. I'd say is pretty effective. I was using this pretty consistently, but then I really started to feel like my skin was getting like really congested, and I was like, ugh, maybe I do need to be leaning into like a clay mask that dries and like really draws things out rather than I'm just like exfoliating the top layer. So I was starting to gravitate towards other masks, but I did really like this, and I think I would probably repurchase this again. Next is the Tata Harper mask, or trying to read the French side, Tata Harper clarifying mask for problematic skin. This is, I think, a smaller size. This is the 30 milliliter size, which I actually got on sale from the detox market last year, and I did finish it. It is a very, very green mask. Like, you put this on your skin and you're gonna be looking like alphabet, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Feels great, but it is like really intense. I'm pretty sure there's a handful of actives in these, so like if you do leave it on your skin for too long, like be prepared for some flushed rosiness. Okay, she's gonna be a little bit irritated, she's gonna be a little red and flushy, so you're gonna want to wait for your complexion to calm down. This is a nighttime mask. Don't be doing this in the middle of the day or the morning before you have stuff to do. Just fair warning. It's great. It is a powerhouse of a mask, but it is also outrageously expensive. The only reason I bought this was because it was 50% off because it was expiring. Okay, that's the only reason I bought it. I don't know if I would repurchase it just because I can't really stomach the expense of these kinds of brands and products. Like, it's great if you have that money, if it's something that you're saving up for and that you know and love, and it's like a mainstay in your whole routine in your life, and it's like making a difference in the way that your soul feels as you're navigating the world, then fine. But she's crazy. Laura Naturium. This is the Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. I think I really honestly just bought this because of the packaging, because I love the color of this. And it just like, it looks cute. I liked it a lot. Like, she matches my eyes. But like, in terms of efficacy, in terms of me being impressed, it was just a cleansing balm. I've used so many cleansing balms and cleansing oils, and I don't think I'll repurchase this because it didn't like blow my mind. In fact, I think it kind of like stung my eyes a little bit, which is so frustrating. If you're going in with a first cleanse that's a balm or an oil, the whole reason you're doing that is because you very likely have eye makeup on, and you really want something that's going to go in and emulsify and like dissolve the makeup that's on your eyes. So if you're using a product that then stings your eyes, you're like, what was the point? I may have as well have just used like micellar water or something. And I don't really like using micellar water unless it's absolutely necessary, or I'm like so lazy, or it's the morning and like I don't feel like giving myself a full wash, you know? It was just a balm. I'm not going to repurchase it. Also not repurchasing this. This is the Bioma Depuff and Brighten Eye Gel with triceramide complex, triple hyaluronic, and vitamin C. I've tried a number of the Bioma products so far, and I can't say that I'm like overly impressed. I got one of their like holiday mini sets, mostly because I just wanted the cute little bag it came in, and also because I just needed a couple more minis to like put in my travel bags and like my vanity bag at my boyfriend's. I don't like bringing full-size products over there because then I literally have double of everything and it's super annoying. But I think this is the eye product that was the culprit of my like super dry, tight under eyes, because it just wasn't nourishing enough. It is a gel, name's right in there. So like in the summertime, fine. As we get into the colder months here in Ontario, not so fine. And it didn't do anything that like wowed me. So no, sorry. But it is a drugstore product, so that's always fun. A little bit more of an accessible price point maybe, but like everything at the drugstore is getting so expensive these days, so who even knows? Okay, we have another face product here. This is the Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Extra Gentle Face Wash. Barrier care and marshmallow calendula and lipids. It's fragrance-free, dermatologist tested, and sensitive skin types are meant for. Sensitive skin types, also matching my eyes. Cute, cute, cute. As a whole, I like Pacifica. I like who they are. I like their branding. Like all of their packaging is very cute. Feels like it's definitely geared towards like a younger audience for the most part, because it's all just like very cutesy, like fun colors. And for the most part, their products perform reasonably well. I think I like their like skincare more than their makeup. And this was a perfectly lovely cleanser. I wouldn't necessarily use this as your first cleanse if you are double cleansing, although it does say that it gently removes makeup oil and impurities. It's a very, like, there's not heavy surfactants in here. There's no sulfates. It doesn't like really like suds up. I almost just impaled my eyeball. It doesn't really suds up. So you have to kind of manage your expectations there, especially if like when you are looking for a cleanser, you're also looking for like a full sensory experience. You're not gonna get a ton of suds out of here. It's completely fragrance free, so you know there's one sense out of the picture, but it is very, very gentle, and like it actually makes a really nice morning cleanser if you are washing your face in the morning. Also something that I would like bring into the shower with me if I'm washing my face in there and don't feel like using just a bar of soap, which I usually just do if I am washing my face in the shower and I'm not. Sometimes there is like an actual face cleanser in the shower with me because I'm like juggling multiples and I'm trying to finish it all. But yeah, this was nice. I don't know if I'll repurchase it, TBD, but I'm not going to repurchase it. I just don't know if I'm going to be like overly compelled to. It's just kind of like in the middle, you know? Okay, another Pacifica product. This is the Future Youth Super Cream. This line is geared towards a more mature audience just by the nature of the line. My only dislike about this is that it is like artificially fragranced, and that really took me out of the experience. I think I've talked about this before. If my skincare is fragranced, I like my face skincare at least, I want it to smell like the ingredients more than like having a perfume added to it, and this very much felt and smelled like it had a perfume added to it. Maybe they should re-release this or reformulate it without the fragrance, because as a formula, I actually quite enjoyed it. It was very nice. It felt hydrating and nourishing. It had a really, really nice texture. I was using this in the morning for the most part, and didn't feel like my skin was necessarily drying out through the day. But it was just, right now it's the fragrance that would prevent me from repurchasing this. I'm not a huge fan, because every time I used it, I did kind of feel like I was putting fragrance on my face, and that's just not what I want. Similar to the Youth to the People one though, I'm gonna put this in normal recycling because it is glass. We've talked about this before, I'm pretty sure. This is another one of the Philip Adams lotion in the scent Orange Vanilla. Love this product very, very much. I already have a backup because I just love it. I love the scent. Now talk about fragranced body care or skin care. On my body, I want a fragrance. I love it. I love it so much. I love my vanillas. I love my gourmands, but you add a little bit of orange in there and I get that creamsicle vibe, and I'm so, so, so happy. I really, really, really like this brand. I love the formula. I love the product. I'm gonna see how it goes if I run out of my current stuff. Like I've got a few lotions kind of in my backups right now, so I might just hold off on opening my backup of this until like the warmer months, because I don't know that it's quite unctuous enough to maintain my winter skin. But I do really, really, really like it. And I'm so happy that I discovered this brand. And I'm actually using the Philip Adams shampoo right now in my shower in the same Orange Vanilla scent. So just chef's kiss for Philip Adam. I love, so happy. We have another body care product that I instantly fell in love with, and I will 100% repurchase this. And I'm so glad that I kind of like took the lead. This is the Herbivore Cloud Milk Coconut and Maca Firming Body Cream. Divine. If you don't like coconut, don't go anywhere near this because it is coconut. It says it right on the packaging. It smells like coconut. Although arguably a lot softer and less sweet of a coconut scent than my Desert Essence coconut body lotion. For me, especially when it was on my skin, it just smelled like warm, clean skin. It's so, it's so comforting. I love the way that this lotion smells and the way that it felt. It's all pure heaven. It feels so good. It is a pricier item if you're going to buy something like this, but if you want like a luxurious lotion, a thick body cream, like honestly great gift idea for the holidays if you want something that's like a little bit pricier. You know, it's not something that you're gonna get at the drugstore, and it's just a really luxurious feeling for the person in your life who doesn't mind a coconut scent. It's so lovely. And again, it's in glass packaging, so that's going to go into regular recycling. But yes, 10 out of 10, loved this so much, will repurchase. Thank you, Detox Market, for laying out your store in such a way that jumped out at me and I had to buy it instantly. Okay, I finally finished this. It's the Captain Blankenship Dark Dry Shampoo with Glacial Marine Clay and Arrowroot. Now, for the longest time, this has been my all-time favorite dry shampoo. It's a powder dry shampoo, and it was not just because of the formula itself and the performance, but it was my favorite shampoo because of this delivery system. Because while it's in an aluminum bottle, it does have a pump style delivery system. So it's not just like a salt shaker bottle that's not how you deposit onto your hair. I find that delivery system for powder dry shampoos too much. You end up with way too much on your scalp, and then you scratch your head, and then you're just like, your nails, it looks like you've been digging around in a garden. It's disgusting. So I'm so upset. I don't know if they've reformulated this, but they've definitely repackaged this and they've taken away our pump. And I get it. This is not eco-friendly. The base packaging is. The aluminum totally is recyclable. This isn't recyclable. This is something that's going to end up in a landfill. And so I understand why they've done a repackaging, but the delivery system is something that really put this into the next echelon for products for me. So taking this away is going to make me so much more less inclined to repurchase this because I want this delivery system. Like, I might just keep the bottle and then rebuy the same product and just put it in here and keep it, because it's the powder pump that I love. And like, there is still some in here, obviously, as you've seen by my little like dust clouds. And it's not like the dry shampoo that I'm using now is another powder. It comes in like a similar pump style, which I loved. Like, I had to go seek that out. But the scent is a lot sweeter. It's like, I think like cocoa and vanilla. So like, of course it's going to lean sweeter. However, that kind of fragrance when your hair is dirty and when you've been sweating and exercising and like playing sweaty soccer, like those kind of sweet scents don't age well on the scalp. This one isn't a sweet scent at all. It's very like earthy. It does have cocoa fruit powder, but I think the scent really comes from the label with the ingredients is peeling off, but it's not a sweet scent. It's an earthy kind of like earthy herbaceous fragrance, which I think does age much better on like dirty hair and dirty scalp. And I never felt like this made my hair itchy. I'm really trying not to use aerosol dry shampoos for all kinds of reasons, but I'm just, Captain Blankenship, I know that this wasn't eco-friendly, but why? I should have just stocked up. I don't even know, again, if it's a reformulation or just a repackaging, but my heart broke a little when I discovered that because I love this so much. But in this packaging, so yeah, I'm gonna just put this aside over here because I I might keep that. Another drugstore product here. This is the Garnier Green Labs 3-in-1 Night Super Smoothing Serum Cream with Retinol Berry. So it's a retinol super berry blend, fragrance free. Glass bottle. Love it, even though it's green and like quite heavy. It's like not cute. I do love every now and then to just try out a Garnier product, mostly because they're like one of the few drugstore skincare brands that's actually like cruelty free. But I really liked this product. I bought this specifically for my boyfriend's house for my like little vanity kit that I keep talking about over there. I think I was like on my way there one night and realized that like, oh shoot, I don't have like a night cream. And this was just, it's very nourishing. It's very hydrating, and it really left my skin feeling and looking so beautiful the next morning. Obviously there's actives in here, so you don't use this during the day. And if you are using this at night, you need to be wearing sunscreen the next day. Like, that is a non-negotiable if you want to be keeping your skin healthy and like not risking any sort of skin damage. But I really did like this, and I think it's definitely a repurchase. And I do appreciate that it's also in a glass bottle, so the only thing that really needs to be recycled through the TerraCycle is just the pump itself, and the bottle can go into regular recycling. Way to go, Garnier, on that product. Okay, the next that like doesn't need too much of my energy is this Bliss Clear Genius Clarifying Toner plus serum with BHA, witch hazel, niacinamide, zinc, PCA, and cica. Everything has niacinamide in it these days. What is it even doing? I don't know. Again, I'm not a scientist. The only thing that I really liked about this product was the delivery system. Sometimes it is just fun to have this little like boop boop pump. So you either get it deposited in there, or you can put a cotton round right on top and it goes directly on. So you're not having to like shake or spray or anything. It was just fine though. I didn't notice any radical difference. Sometimes when I have a toner like this that's got lots of actives, I end up using it as like an armpit neutralizer. I'm not even kidding. If I don't like something like that, it kind of gets demoted. I'm like, now you're taking care of my armpits. You don't deserve my face. Especially my left armpit. I've got like an anxious armpit. My left armpit always smells worse, especially if I have like anxious or nervous sweats. The left one goes full skunk. The right one is having a fine old time. She's calm. She's staying chill. I'm not sweating out of this armpit, but she's just not stinking up the same way that my left one is. So I'll use an active toner like this on my armpits to just try and combat some of that bacteria. And then we, you know, deodorize and whatnot. But I don't think this is something I'm ever gonna repurchase, honestly. It just didn't blow my mind. The last few years, I've been like really struggling on the toner front. I have not found a single one that I'm like, yes, I love you. Like, no, none of them. Where are they? Where did all the good toners go? Maybe I need to watch my own like favorites and empties videos back and be like, that's the one I need to repurchase. She was it, because I just don't remember. They have another body wash here. Why do I do this? It's like me and body scrubs. Stop buying body scrubs, stop buying body washes. I have so many bars of soap. I love to bathe myself with a bar of soap. There's so many different kinds of soaps. There's so many different beautiful brands that make like artisanal kind of soaps. I don't need to be buying body washes and creating extra waste. This is the Acure Smooth and Glow body wash with coconut and coffee to moisturize and soften dry skin. Every now and then I do like to dip my toes back into the Acure line, and I just don't know that I was like overwhelmed by this at all in a good way or a bad way. Just like middle of the road, it's just a body wash. So yeah, won't repurchase that again because she's not that special. An aerosol dry shampoo. This is from the brand Not Your Mother's, which is a brand I actually really like, and it's very affordable. You can get it at Walmart if you're in Canada, or you can shop online. But if you are in Canada and you're trying to source out products from this line, Walmart's the place to go. This is the texturizing dry shampoo Beach Babe from the Beach Babe line. So I was like, Beach Babe, I want to be a beach babe. I'm a Pisces. I belong by the sea on a beach, or at least looking to the beach from the sea. Give me the Beach Babe vibes. Nope. The scent was fine, kind of that like sweet coconutty thing, which as we've talked about, like can do you more harm than good if you've got a sweaty, dirty scalp. But I think I was like in between powder dry shampoos when I was like finished this one and trying to source out a new one that had the mechanism that I wanted. So I just picked this one up again because it was like very affordable. And I just don't like putting aerosol dry shampoos anywhere near my body. So no, nothing against the brand. Everything to do with the type of dry shampoo. I'm literally saving the worst for last. Hold on to your butts. Alrighty. I'm just pulling things other than the two worst ones. I'm just pulling things at random out of the bin. This is the Derma E Purifying Gel Cleanser with activated charcoal and marine algae. Similar to many Derma E products, which I like in general, this one was just fine. I think the only Derma E product that I will like aggressively swoon over, and this should come as no surprise, is their Jasmine Vanilla Body Lotion, which is like one of my all-time favorite body products. This as a cleanser was just fine. I don't think I will repurchase it. I think this was one of those things where I was like, I need a cleanser, saw it, bought it. And I like the brand. I like the fact that everything is pretty much like gluten-free, vegan, cruelty-free, soy-free, is recyclable, blah, blah, blah. And it was a nice cleanser, but like if we're using the Naturium Green Cleanser kind of as like the standard in this video, this didn't meet that. So into the TerraCycle she goes. Another cleanser. This is the Cleanser Empties. This is another product from Herbivore. It is the Pink Cloud Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I think I liked this one better than the Derma E. Again, we're just going on baseline standards here. But it's just a really nice cleanser. So if you like Herbivore products, like I don't know that I've been like aggressively disappointed by any of their products to date, and I've been using them for like almost, if not exactly, like 10 years now. And yeah, I liked it. And again, glass bottle, so aside from the pump part of the component, that can go into regular recycling. And you know what, I might actually repurchase that again at some point when and if I do need a new cleanser. Right now I am not by any means like skincare poor. Mascara empty. Should come as no surprise. It's the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost in Waterproof. It's just a solid drugstore mascara that I really like. I actually used on this look, which you will see in my next video. She's a mainstay. I love her. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. I like using waterproof mascaras more in the winter versus the summer because my eyes water so aggressively in like the cold and the wind. So this one always has my back, and I like the way that it makes my lashes look. For like a price point that doesn't make you want to jump off the CN Tower. We have a handful of minis here. The first is the Tatcha The Water Cream, which came in a little duo. I really like Tatcha products. They're so good, but again, they're so expensive. So whenever I can get my hands on minis, just so that I can like indulge, I love to do that. I know not everyone is a fan of a mini, but I am, especially if I'm traveling, which I seem to be doing a lot more of lately, or if I'm at my boyfriend's house. They're just like easy, convenient sizes of products that are usually pretty good. And I did really like this. And like, if I felt like spending the cash, I probably would buy this in the full size. Has a very light fragrance. It is not a natural fragrance. There's definitely, I think, added fragrance to this, but it's like very, very lightweight. In fact, the little line on the back says Pore Refining Wild Rose. And I guess I do kind of smell like a hint of a rose in there. But yeah, I really, really liked this one. Got the Biossance Squalane and Marine Algae Eye Cream. I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of this eye cream, and it could just be a result of like the size of the mini. I don't know. It's like, it's nice, but the actual like companion face cream to this is so good. But again, it's really expensive, and similar to the Tatcha, like I will buy the minis because especially for an eye cream, like this is 5 milliliters, but like you don't need that much eye cream. So like this can last you quite some time if you're using it sparingly, because all you really need is like dip these two, like your ring fingers into the product and then like dab, dab, dab. And that's like kind of it. So you can make 5 milliliters of a product last by using it in that way. But yeah, in general, I do just love Biossance. And they do tend to, when like their mini sets, they do tend to include the eye cream. So I think I actually have another one of these somewhere. But I don't know that I would purchase the full size. I don't know that I love it the way that I love the like face moisturizer. Okay, I've got two babies here from the brand Wonder Valley, which like even in the miniature size, the packaging is just so pretty. Like I might actually keep these and give them a proper clean because it's like, are you kidding me? They're just so pretty. This like gorgeous like Grecian woman with that like bright yellow sun behind it is just so pretty. The full size is like unbelievably gorgeous. These are also like exceptionally expensive. Like I bought the minis kit excited to just have the opportunity to try them out, and when I received them, for the money I spent on the minis kit, I did not expect them to be so mini. And then you look at the price of the actual like full-size products and you're like like that's the kind of stuff that you really wish you were an influencer to receive, you know? Alas, that is not the case here. We are just real girls living in the real world, having to spend real world, real girl money, and she's not doing it on the full size. But I actually really liked the oil cleanser, and I really, 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 really loved the Wonder Serum, which is this little mini here. I think I'm still using the face oil, which is also stunning, but the serum, exceptional. Like truly incredible. I loved it so much, and I was like, I wish I had the kind of cash flow to buy the full size of this because it's absolute perfection and I want to put this all over my body. Alas, as I've already said, a real girl living in the real world with real world, real girl money. So long live the memories. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Cream, which is in this cute little like kind of egg, flattened egg shape. My darling friend Chani gave this to me just to test out, and I really liked it. It was a lovely product to use. I don't know if there's anything left in here, but probably not. Like she's just squeezing out air. I really enjoyed the scent. It's very light, lovely formula, very lightweight, very lovely hydrating lotion. I was using this during the day, and I don't even know where Chani bought this. There is a website that I'm sure I could shop off of, but I'm just not willing to, especially these days with the current goings on in the world, I'm not really willing to import things into Canada right now because of how much it will cost me. But this was a lovely product to use, and Chani, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do so. We've got a little eye cream here. This is from the brand Good Molecules. It was the first product I ever tried from the brand. I bought this in the States, in Buffalo, when I was there in May, visiting Buffalo Beauty Boy. And obviously while I was there, I did some good down-home American shopping at Target and Ulta, because where else are you gonna go when you're in the States? And I really liked this. This is the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel, which is supposed to reduce signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. And it was just quite an enjoyable, very hydrating eye gel to use, unlike the Bioma one. I actually, if I had to choose, we would go with Good Molecules. I do have the like papaya kind of like scrubby enzyme cleanser thing still in the bathroom, which I do really enjoy. It's just a very nice experience, and it smells nice, and I like the way my skin feels afterwards. So for the two like Good Molecules products that I've tried for the first time, love it. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. I have a hate and love relationship with these like aluminum tubes, because on the one hand, I'm like, it makes the product more recyclable at its end of life, but at the same time, because it's aluminum, like as you're trying to squeeze the product out, there is a tendency for the sides of the aluminum to split, and then you lose product like out the sides, which is just kind of stupid and annoying, and then like it gets sharp and pokey. But that's me being really nitpicky. I did really like this, and I think I would definitely buy more Good Molecules products the next time I'm in the States. This is the Antipodes Rejoice Light Facial Day Cream. I love this brand. There's a few products in their line. I don't know if it's like a specific line or what, but that have kiwi in it. And I'm technically allergic to kiwi, so I do unfortunately have to avoid those ones. But this one, I don't think has kiwi in it. I don't think so. It didn't give me any issues. Smells delightful. Like, again, earthy and herbaceous, but it does have some vanilla in it. So like has that slight like vanilla-y sweetness, and it was just a really lovely, like gentle, lightweight moisturizer. And I have the Antipodes like cream mask, which I love to use. And I really enjoy the experience of the Antipodes products. So I probably will purchase this again, or maybe like the night cream version of that, just to give that a test out, especially as we're in the winter months and it's gonna get cold and I'm gonna be snowboarding soon. But yeah, I liked this and I think I would definitely repurchase this. All right, another one that I actually got from my friend Channing to try. This is the Moon Juice Plump Jelly. It's just a hyaluronic acid serum and I think it was okay. I don't really know, like similar to niacinamide, like what does hyaluronic acid really do? Like is it one of those things that you actually need to be like internalizing? Like it's something that should actually be coming from the inside out, similar to like collagen. Like yes, we can have collagen in creams, but there's only so much that only so much of a physical effect that something like that can have. Like, is it the same with hyaluronic acid? I don't really know. And I can't, okay, this hair clip is slowly slipping out while scraping my hair along with it. So the hair is all coming down, ruining my little look, whatever. I just don't know that I've actually seen any like hard and fast like effects from a hyaluronic acid product. It was lovely to use, has a very gentle, like very light fragrance. Again, very kind of like earthy, herbaceous, green scented. Like experientially lovely, but like in terms of efficacy, I just don't really know. But this one also comes in a glass bottle, so only the pump is gonna go into the TerraCycle box. We've got the Naked Sundays Cabana Clear Water Gel Serum in SPF 50. I think Shoppers Drug Mart recently started carrying this brand, which I was very excited about. And you know, it is a chemical sunscreen, so we have to keep that in mind. I did start slowly introducing chemical sunscreens back into my life after using physical mineral sunscreens for a very, very long time. And it was really nice to find chemical sunscreens that I felt comfortable using and that didn't like really fuss with my skin. I really liked this product. It's very lightweight. It's hydrating. It doesn't leave my skin feeling weird. It has like a tiny bit of that sunscreen. Well, I guess it also depends on how sensitive your nose is, but it does smell like sunscreen, so you need to keep that in mind. But even just that like little squirt that I got that was still in there, like it's really hydrating, and it's kind of nice as a primer too, because it does have a little bit of tackiness to it. So I mean, I was wearing this alone a lot of the times, and it just leaves your skin looking like really lovely and hydrated, kind of glowy, although there's not like any mica or anything in there. But if you were hoping for like a makeup primer as well, I think this would probably work really nicely, because it does have that tackiness to it before your skin fully absorbs. I've got like 3 different sunscreens on the go right now, but I'm pretty sure I actually have another one of these to use already. I think I bought 2 of them at the time. I ordered them directly from the website. This was before I knew that Shoppers Drug Mart was probably even entertaining the idea of carrying the brand. I liked it, and I probably will repurchase it once I'm done the other one. Okay, I've got 2 candles here. One is affordable, the other is less affordable. The affordable one is just a candle from Walmart, and it is the Caramel Macchiato candle from the brand, I don't know what is even this brand, I don't know, but it's this. So if you've seen this branding at Walmart in the candle section, there you have it. And it smelled really nice and had like an orange tone to it. So for fall, it was just like really fun. And that's the kind of candle scent that I like to have in the fall. And then like as we move closer to like Christmas, I love to have more like piney, woodsy scents going on to just like balance out some of the sweetness. But the notes on this one were like whipped milk accord, caramel, sweet cream, candied vanilla, maple molasses. Like, yes, all the things that I want. Sorry, I really don't know what the brand is on this. It could just be like the Walmart brand and they just like made fancy packaging for their fall candles. I haven't really looked at their candles since I bought this one, but I really enjoyed it and it was like not outrageously expensive. So there you go. This one is from Mala the brand, and it is their like one of their candles from their like cereal line, and this is the one called Crunch, which I think is supposed to smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it really did. It really did, and it was great. And I actually have another one because I found another one on sale at Indigo and bought it instantly. And like the box that it comes in is just like super cute, nostalgic. It was just a really nice, fun scent, and like it has, these candles have a really good throw, I would say. Like you can definitely smell them everywhere, and like I have a pretty decent sized apartment, but it's like very open concept, but like I'm getting whiffs of it everywhere, which is just nice. And it does just have that like crunchy cereal, milky, like cinnamony scent to it. So it was just really enjoyable to use. All right. As I said, saving the worst for last. And I don't even know if this is like the worst. It just kind of ties into my last video, which is like kind of indulging in the freedom to unsubscribe. And why is everything a friggin' subscription service these days? And like we keep being tricked into, you know, signing up for these subscriptions, and it's like 100% infiltrated the beauty space. And it's one thing, like the detox market has a subscription box. I think that is actually completely different because you're getting, the boxes are different every month, which means you're getting exposure to a wide range of products. You're not subscribing to the same thing every single month. That's like, rather than having to go out and buy like different kinds of skincare, new products every week, like you're just gonna get a surprise box from a brand every single, or like every 3 months, whatever, every season. I think that's different. But if you're subscribing to the same product that's supposed to arrive on like every 2 months, every 3 months, every quarter, whatever, it just ends up, it feels so excessive to me. And like obviously if you're on social media, if you're in the beauty space, if you have any interest in like beauty and lifestyle, hair care, whatever, if you listen to freaking podcasts, especially those with female hosts, there's no escaping the brand pros. And I fell victim to pros as well. The custom hair care brand that's going to make your hair change. It's going to change your whole entire universe because they're going to customize your hair care, and you're going to get it in that same formula, an editable formula they like to stipulate, because if it doesn't work for you the first time around, you can go back to them and their scientists are going to cook up a new formula for you specialized to what you need based on your diet and your climate and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, maybe that's the case, but also it's exceptionally expensive. And like, I guess, sure, it should be because you're getting a customized beauty product with like customized scents. But I just, every time I keep seeing these ads, I'm like, they really are trying to villainize the rest of the like hair care industry and like make you feel bad as a consumer if you're going into a drugstore and buying like Pantene or Garnier or herbal essences. And all of these ads keep claiming that like, you know, why are you settling for hair products that everyone else is using? And it's like, yo, everyone else is using pros now too. And the formulations can't be that different person to person. Like, of course it's going to be different if you're a straight, fine-haired individual with like 3 strands on your head versus someone who's got, you know, type whatever curls and they're corkscrew into their head and dried. Like a black woman with a fro is not going to be using the same shampoo as a woman with 3 strands of hair that are like thinner than a microscope can pick up, you know? Like they weren't going to be using the same shampoos in the first place. And if they were, it's because of a lack of knowledge and guidance, not because they didn't have pros. Anyways, I could make a whole video about my annoyance with this brand, but I definitely, like, I was influenced. I fell quote unquote victim to the appeal of the brand. You know, they're putting out all these ads where like your first order you get 50% off. And so I did the whole hair quiz. I got my custom shampoo and conditioner and curl cream based on what I think my hair is. And then I opened the box and like This is a tiny bottle, okay? This is this is 250 milliliters. That is not a lot of product. For conditioner, fine. 250 milliliters will take me forever to finish. But 250 milliliters of a shampoo just seems like such a small amount. These are really tiny bottles. Now, I obviously spent a little bit more so I could get the pumps because they also get you into that. But like, I just don't know that we need pros. I don't know that we need pros because there's so many other options out there for people with incredibly varied hair types and hair needs and climates and conditions. And if you educate yourself and if you have knowledge and you know what you're looking for and you know what doesn't work for you, you can find something that does in all kinds of different price points. We don't need to be spending the price of Pros hair care just so that we can have the perfect wave. There's all kinds of things we can do that don't cost this much and don't require you to basically sign up for a cult that will give you nice hair. The shampoo that I'm using now, the Philip Adams one, like, just hold on a second. I'm gonna show you how much product I'm getting. So a comparison here. The Philip Adams shampoo that I'm using in the orange vanilla scent, which is a scent that I like, that I wanted. They have another fragrance that you can choose from. I think they actually have a couple fragrances. This is the scent that I like. These are all of the ingredients that I want. You know, it has apple cider vinegar in it, so it's like, I'm loving what it's doing for my scalp health. This is 1 liter. 1 liter of shampoo, and I guarantee you it cost less than 250 milliliters of Pros. Okay? I think it's doing a great job with my hair. I'm perfectly happy with the way that my hair looks and feels using this shampoo, especially with all of the like aftercare that I do, and the in-between care that I do, or rather don't. You know, I have a dry shampoo that works well for my personal body chemistry and, you know, meets all of my different like moral points. Doesn't put me in like an ethical conundrum. I'm not breaking the bank and I'm not looped in on a subscription. I finished these and I cannot say that I will ever go down the Pros route again. I will never. I wasn't even halfway done the conditioner and shampoo set when I just canceled my subscription. I was like, no, thank you. I don't need this in my life. This was a waste of my time and money. And there's just there's so many other options out there that don't require a subscription. I just think that subscription, skincare, beauty, whatever, it just feels nefarious to me. I don't want to be married to you. I know that we can cancel anytime, blah, 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 at like no additional cost. Whatever, it's not what I want. I want to unsubscribe. And like, you can change the scents. Okay, go to the drugstore. You can find a different scent of a shampoo. You know, it doesn't. And as we, like, yes, our environment, our age, our hormones all affect what's going on with our hair at any given time. But we literally have no shortage of available products that will help us course correct some of those issues. I do not believe that we need Pros out here telling every single girl that, oh, it's like you have wavy hair and you need us to make it look its best. No, you don't. You don't need Pros. Sorry, not sorry. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay. And that is it. That's all my empties. A lot of hits, a lot of misses. Pretty standard for 4 months of beauty products when I'm using such a wide range of products and trying out different things all the time. But there's definitely some mainstays in here. There's definitely some things that are gonna make their way back into my collection because they just really stood out. And a bunch of stuff that I just really never need to waste my time or energy on again. Or money, resources. Unsubscribe. Alrighty. That's it. That's everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, if this is my first empties video that you've stumbled upon and you liked it, if you like my vibe, if you think we had a cute, fun time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you as part of the Land Fam. And for the rest of y'all, you know the story. I love you. I'm so grateful and happy that you're here. We have a lovely little corner on the internet and it's a blast. Cute, fun time. Now it is time for me to sign off, export this footage, go make some more tea. Really enjoy this makeup look for a little while longer, do some knitting, maybe watch a Christmas movie. and go to bed, and it all starts over tomorrow. I'll see you in my next one, guys, which I've already filmed. You'll get to see this look, and it'll come quickly on the heels of this one. We're not going to keep you waiting for weeks and weeks at a time. I'm really going to try a little bit harder, maybe, sort of. Who knows?